Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, doing my follow-up Friday. So, for those of you that are joining me again, I had opened up on Wednesday one of our new monkey cut kits called Bloom Where You're Planted, which I just love. I love the words, I love the paper, I love the whole thing about it. I think it's lots of fun. I'm looking on my site here. I was going to try to talk to you when I see things come up, but it's kind of delayed reaction, so might not be able to do that. Anyhow, I did get 2 note cards done to show you with that, and then I was going to show you some other specialty paper that we have that you may have overlooked in the catalog, and a couple little tips with it, and show you something on it. So let's get started. So thank you for joining me. If you have, please comment, please talk, please let me know that you're here. That's the only way I know I'm not talking to myself in the corner, so I would really appreciate it. So I will turn the camera around, we'll get started, and see what you think about it. So once the camera is turned, I can't see what's going on. We're going to go for a little ride now, so close your eyes if that bothers you. There's my Coke. I must have been on double bubble today because I have 2 bottles open. Let's see, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I have somebody at my front door. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to keep this straight. Hi, Judy. Hello, hello. I'm still standing so I can see you. Thank you for letting me know you're here, Judy. So we talked about, and I didn't get the picture on the Stamping Journey website yet. I'm so sorry, but I will try to do that. Well, I have class tonight, so I will try to get that on by tomorrow. Okay, for the Bloom Where You're Planted monkey cut kit. If you're interested in it, just let me know. I had that paper somewhere here, but I couldn't write, I couldn't design with all that red writing on here. It was bothering me. So this is the card that I put together on Wednesday with it. I think I might, is it there or did I throw it? I might have thrown it out. It was so distracting for me. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So there we go. Here's this one. And then I made this one. So I used the little note cards that come with this. This kit comes with 5 note cards, which also have the matching envelopes. So I have this one, which is really fun. I kind of did that same technique with the linen twine that's on here. And then a little inside. So I had to cut down these bases, which was fine. I cut them down, and then I just kept those pieces to be used later. So, and then used my little pearls here, which these are the silver ones, but they almost look green when they're on this card. And then there's silver and there's gold. So the gold looked great with this cinnamon cider color and all that. And then I did one more. So this morning I finished this one up. So on this one too, I cut it, cut everything shorter. These are fussy cut out of the paper. One of the strips of paper, I fussy cut the little plants to put on there. And I popped up the verse. Ta-da. And so cutting this down, I actually had nice little pieces that I could use then for this. So here are 3 of them, and I will get these photographed. I will get the whole monkey cut kit photographed and on the blog this weekend. I won't promise it for tonight because I don't want to promise you something I can't get done because of class. So, but I will be doing it this weekend. So there we go. That's that. The other thing I want to talk to you about was some of the specialty papers that we have. I'm going to move this aside. So today started our holiday buffet. This was one of the cards in the holiday buffet. It's very shiny. So I'm going to bring it up closer. So yeah, we have the foil sheets, but then behind here, I have, to give it a different texture, this is linen paper. Did you guys know that we have linen paper? And I thought it gave a nice, from the shiny, glossy, and then that kind of soft background. We have, here it is, this is how it comes. It comes in 12 by 12 sheets. It's on page 136. It's a linen specialty paper. It's $6 for 2 sheets. This is something you would use, like you wouldn't waste any of it. You would use all of it. That's, but I had this. So this is what it looks like. Oh, this is my cheat sheet. There you go for my card. Oops, come on now. Put this back on here. So what I did is I just took a square of this paper, and then we used the brushes on it, and I'll show you how I did that. I used the brushes on it to create this background. But what you don't see is that this is a sticky adhesive. So what I had them do is I have a piece of white cardstock cut the same size. So then they just put that adhesive right on the cardstock to give it a base. But that's a sticky sheet, so you might not even know that. I tried it with water. That was not successful. I will tell you that right off the bat. I wasn't happy with how that one turned out. Let's see, where are my brushes in here? Here they are. So I have my brushes. I used Misty Moonlight and Highland Heather to create that background. So here is, I started with the Highland Heather, kind of in the front. At first I started out with 3 colors, and it just, you really couldn't even tell that I had the darker color around, because, you know, only so much shows because of your covering it up with this beautiful foil piece. So taking your brush and just rubbing, I feel like I'm rubbing a genie's lamp, and I start off and then I go down and just go on here. And you can see it goes on really soft. This is the thing. Start out little. You can always add more color. It's a little more difficult to get the color off. So add what you want. And I had it like a little bit darker and then softer on the edges. As you go up, of course, most of your ink is down here. So it's just going to get naturally, it's going to get softer as you go down when you have less of the ink. I'm going to make it a little bit darker here, right down the middle. Ta-da! And then I took my other color, my Misty Moonlight. Here we go. Misty Moonlight. Isn't that a fun name? I think that's just sort of fun. Okay, and then here we go. I'm going to bring the Misty Moonlight in, and I'm going to pull it right up into the area that is lighter with the Highland Heather. So, oops. There we go. And I did that on both sides. So it was just sort of like a interesting soft background. Gave it a little more texture. And this one I did really light up above because I wanted that kind of fading look of the skyline, right? There. I'm going to do it a little bit darker down here. Remember, not a lot of this shows because of my 3 wise men are in there. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, just like that. And it just gives it, I like texture things, and that's why we use a lot of embossing folders and that kind of stuff. So this one just makes it look, you can see the linen on it. And for that dull finish with the linen texture, and then against the shiny stuff, the foil paper, I just think it's kind of cool. So on this, I actually went with some brass, gold or whatever we have, but I had some brass left, so that's what I used here. But then I also put on the silver foil paper. So the star is in silver, and then this is in silver, embossed with gold embossing powder. So kind of see that. It's a pretty showy card. So here's the front, here's the inside. Kind of a fun card to do. But to use this paper is really kind of cool. So give that a try. I'm going to have to try some different things with it. But this was my first time using it, and I thought it was kind of fun, and I thought it would be interesting for y'all to see that. So that's my little other tip. And then the other specialty paper that I have that you might not have seen too, they made this card here. This is another card off of the Holiday Buffet. And this card uses the glitter paper from Celebration, soft suede, and the new pearlized paper. And on this also, I will tell you this tip because, so in the inside, I use soft suede to stamp the verse, right? If you stamp on the pearlized paper, it does not dry right away. So it is best to emboss. If you stamp on it, you have to make sure that you give it time to dry because it's not porous. The ink is just sitting on the top of the paper. But this pearly, can you see how pretty that is? I am in love with this. Hi, Linda. Hello, Deanne. Deanne, you just did this card. So, and then we used these. I thought these went well with this since this is already so kind of bumped up because all of our little stars are cut out and bumped up. And this is the gingerbread, the stars from the gingerbread. So we used the pearlized paper to put on this little detailed star here, and then the regular star. Let me show you what this is what this isn't right. It's not tropical thinlits because it's a star, but you can see the detail on the star, and then here's the outside of the star, and then this fun metallic ribbon, which I love. So that was those are two of the cards that were offered on the holiday buffet that I have going on the second Friday of every month through December. So today was the second Friday, and so we had the option of doing those cards, and that's what I had this afternoon. So check out those little things because they're really cool. I'm going to just put the cards out here so you can see all the cards that I showed you today. So this one from the holiday buffet. This one is from Bloom, Where You're Planted. Love that. And this one I just finished up. So I'm always hoping that I get a screenshot of all the cards at once, and that's what I can put on when I am showing, when I pick the little thumbnail thing on my video, but for some reason it usually doesn't work out that way. So there you go, y'all. And a little note is that I know that the Whimsy and Wonder designer paper is unavailable right now. You cannot even order it. However, we do have some of the Whimsy and Wonder monkey cut kits here available. So if you are dying to get your hands on that paper, go on the website stampingjourney.com and you can order your very own Whimsy and Wonder monkey cut kit, and we will get it sent out to you. So Linda, if you're watching, Linda from New York, your kit went out yesterday, so it should be in your mailbox 1 to 3 days, they say. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around. That was, I said to Julie, I should probably call this Fast and Furious, because usually Fridays are a little bit faster, although if I don't have class, then I could ramble on forever, and that might not be good either. So thank you so much for watching. Remembering what tomorrow is, our September 11th. So lots of prayers going out to lots of people. Also, on a happier note, September 11th, before 911 on the phone calls and before September 11th happened, 45 years ago tomorrow, I was married. So Peter and I are celebrating our 45th wedding anniversary tomorrow. Thank you, Judy. So not that it's any big deal. After 45 years, we're still at it. We're still here. And so, but it's a milestone in today's world, I think. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for chatting. Please chat with me. The next holiday buffet is October 8th. Is that correct? I believe so. I think that is, let me grab my book. Let me grab my book here. I'll give you the dates. So yes, the next holiday buffet is October 8th. And then November's holiday buffet is on Friday, November 12th. And then the very last one, last chance. So I'll be adding cards in as we go. We have 13 out there right now. Last one is December 10th. So I will probably be doing some additional cards, maybe putting in some gift card holders into there. I know I didn't talk about my anniversary. Yes, I know. We were celebrating with friends who were celebrating 60 years. 45 seems a little bit, you know, a little small compared to 60 years. That's really impressive. So, alrighty. So that is it. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Be with the ones that you love. And I will be back for Talking on Tuesday at 2. If there's something you want to see, let me know. Oh, I know. I was going to talk about, somebody asked me a question, Terry, let's see, Teresa, about the thread here, this stuff. I can still do this here. So this braided twine, I have used this for me, it would be too thick to go in a bow. So what I did was I took my scissors, my ribbon scissors, and I cut right down the center. And then I had 2 really cute pieces. And I showed you a card last week where we just kind of wove this around. I would use it straight across. I think it would be really dramatic straight across with a different color underneath. And then on top. So I'll do some cards with this and kind of show you how I'm using it. Because of it being a little bit different, you know, we always talk about ribbons being soft and tying beautifully. This is not one I would tie a bow with personally. I mean, I just think it's kind of thick, but it's very pretty. It's called Diamond Weave Ribbon. So I will play with that and bring something to you on Tuesday. Something to look forward to, maybe. If there's something else you want to see, let me know. Thank you so much. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.